N1 wa N2 this. This is a very commonly used sentence pattern. To understand the sentence pattern, let's read some example sentences first. Watashi wa Indo-jin desu. If you note, this sentence is a mix of two Japanese characters, namely hiragana, and there is also katakana used in this. If you remember watching our first video on Introduction to Hiragana, we would have told you that Indo, or let's take any word which is not the original Japanese word, foreign words, are written in katakana. So Indo, Indian, is not a Japanese word, it's a foreign word. Hence, Indo alone is written in katakana, whereas Jin is written in hiragana. And what does Indo-jin mean? Indian. Sushi wa oishii desu. Oishii means delicious. And the meaning of this sentence is sushi is delicious. Third sentence. Kyou wa getsuyobi desu. Kyou means today. Getsuyobi means Monday. So put together, you can guess the meaning. It is today is Monday. Fourth example sentence. Nihongo wa omoshiroi desu. Nihongo means Japanese. Omoshiroi is an adjective, interesting, mean. So the sentence is Japanese is interesting. So, analyzing these four example sentences, apart from these words for which I have already given you the meaning, you would see this in common and this in common, and the placing of these two is also similar in all of the four sentences. Hence, from here, we will be understanding what is the meaning of this and this. Starting with this letter. As I read these four sentences, you would have thought that something is wrong with me, because in our hiragana video, when we had come across this character, the pronunciation for this was ha. But all through the example sentences, when I was reading it, I read this as wa. Wa. What is the equivalent hiragana character for wa? It is this. So ideally, if I were to read this sentence as Watashi wa Indo-jin desu, I should have written this as Watashi wa. But I have not done the explaining about it. Don't think that the hiragana video is wrong. It is very much right. The pronunciation of this character is ha only, but only in exceptional cases it is read as wa. If you would have read the special rules for hiragana, I would have spoken about this in that video too. Now, there is in Japanese a terminology in grammar called as particle. Like how you have conjunctions, articles, prepositions, there is something called as particle. The Japanese word for it is joshi. So let me give you some information on joshi now. Particle is the small word that is used to indicate the relation between words in a sentence. There are particles which will indicate whether that word used in a sentence is a place, whether it is used as an object, or whether it indicates direction, whether it is connecting two words. Particles basically indicate what is that word in the context of this sentence. For example, whenever I saw this particle, I could tell that the word placed before it is the topic. If I saw a particle like this, which we will be learning later, I could tell that the word placed before it is an object. One thing which you should remember is particles are also called as postpositions. You've learned something called prepositions. What am I telling about postposition? Well, particle is always placed immediately after the word it relates to. Which means, if I have to make this word as the topic of the sentence, I would place the particle after this word. So, position wise, since it comes after the word, particles are also called as postpositions. So, wherever the particle va is used, the word before it is going to be called as topic. Hence, you could call the particle va as the topic marker. Now, we've learned that there is something called subject, predicate. That much is understandable. What am I telling? Topic. Is topic and subject the same? It could be the same, but at times it need not be the same too. For now, as a preliminary understanding, take it that both topic and subject are the same for now. But I'll give you the meaning of topic. Topic is any word about which the rest of the sentence gives you information. Take any topic, you want to tell something about this topic, so all you have to do is, after the topic, add the particle va and then give information about the sentence. I'm repeating it again. Select any topic, which means topic will surely be noun. So select any noun. Write that noun. Add the particle va after that. By doing this, you make this noun as the topic. And after this, give information about this topic. Let's do some examples. Hari, this is the topic I am selected, and I want to tell Hari is an engineer. So information about the topic is engineer. Let's write down the sentence. Hari. Now Hari is a foreign name. So in which script it will be written? Katakana, right? But since you don't know katakana for now, I would write this word in katakana and also in hiragana so that you understand it. In katakana, this word would be written as this way. But for ease of understanding, I'm also writing right now in hiragana. But surely note, it is wrong to write any foreign word in hiragana. Okay? Hari. This is the topic. I've selected a noun. I want to speak about the noun. To make this as the topic, what should I add after this? Va. Hari va. And what is the information I'm giving? He's an engineer. Engineer, which script I should write it? Katakana. Because it is not a Japanese word. It's an English word which is going to be written in Japanese. So it should be written in katakana. I am writing it in katakana. Engineer. Engineer. Hari va engineer this. I am also writing something called this at the end. Hari va engineer this. This takes us to the next term which you're going to learn, which is the this. And let me call this as the copula. Copula. Very technical it sounds, right? Okay, we will change this into verb for now. This. This is a verb, and since in the Japanese sentence structure, verbs are always placed at the end, this will always come only at the end of a sentence. Point number 1. This is a verb, so it will be placed only at the end of the sentence. Okay. So in every sentence, will there be this? Whether it's a question, whether it's a statement. If you write this at the end of the sentence, you can take it that this sentence is a statement. It's not a question, but a statement or an assertion of a fact. Second point. This is a polite form of a sentence in Japanese.